It takes growing up and getting wiser to actually realize that. Like, I honestly sat down one day and I was just like, is that it? Is that all I have to look forward to in my grown up life? I'm like, I just want to be happy in everything I do. I just want to be happy. Hi guys, it's just Meechy and welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the background. I'm in my new bedroom in my new house for second year and I haven't exactly sorted out the logistics just yet. I don't know like where exactly I'm going to be filming in this room, but we're just going to have to settle for this today. Okay. So I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. Okay, basically, something has been laying on my heart for like a week now, maybe, or just over a week, and I feel like when God puts something in your heart for you to do, you must do it. Like, it's by force. You have to do it. If you don't do it, it's still gonna be bugging you, and there's gonna be that little niggling feeling in your chest that you should just do it. And like, I've been wanting to film this video for a long time, but it's just like I didn't know how, or like I just wasn't in the mindset at that moment in time. You know, like when you're sad and then you want to film and then you get the camera out, you charge the battery, you come out with the tripod up, you sit down, you do your makeup, like you're just not in that mood anymore. Like, I'm not in the mindset to talk about what I wanted to talk about, so that's why it's kind of been put off for a while. But I went to church today and the feelings just come back, so I just wanted to talk about it and see how this goes, I guess. Yeah. So basically, this video is just basically an update about me and my life and my mindset at this moment in time. Like, I just wanted to log like a video diary, I guess, about how I feel right now at this moment in time. I wanted to like capture it. And basically, I feel like now I'm gonna be 20 in a couple of days, a couple of weeks actually, and a lot of things, I think when you start getting older, you start getting wiser, obviously, and a lot of things have just been coming to my attention, and I've just been noticing things about the world and about myself, and I don't know if they're necessarily good things. I wouldn't say they're bad things, but it's just things that I've noticed, and it's like I didn't notice them as a child, and now I think about it and I'm like, okay, so this is happening, this is the way the world works, this is how people work. So I just wanted to say it out to somebody, I guess, and you guys are my friends, so I thought I'll share it with you guys. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna talk about me. Like, me personally, I feel like I've changed a lot over the years, and not changed as in like my character hasn't changed. I feel like I'm still the same person I've always been. Like, I still hold the same morals and stuff, but I see the world in a very different way recently, and I'm not where I thought I would be necessarily. Like, when I was younger, I was more like nerdy, I would say. Was I nerdy? Like, I was more into school and more into my education, and I loved school so much. Like, I always used to look at the Oyinbo kids and they always used to just be like, I hate school, like I don't want to be here, I want to go home. I was born in Manchester, so that's the accent that they had. And I always used to look at them like, nigga, this is fun, this is fun right here, like, why are you hating for it? Stop. What's there to hate about school? Like, school's amazing. I loved coming in to learn. I loved like talking to the teachers and like playtime and just like everything about school. I loved, like, I just loved coming there. That was the environment that I thrived in. I was always top of my class in everything. Like, I'm not saying like I was the smartest, no, but I was a good student and I tried hard, and I was like in the top set for everything. I focused in class, like I just enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Even the subjects that I didn't like, I still liked. If that makes any sense. Like, I still enjoyed them and I still like tried my best to become better at it. And I still remember, even like for my SATs, I remember, was it my year 6 sats or something? I had the books for it, and I just liked reading them. Like, I just liked flicking through them and just reading them, like reading the books that you used to study with. Is that weird? Yeah, so that was me in primary school, and that's always just been me. Like, I've always been Michelle, the person that's good at school, the smart girl, girl who has her head on her shoulders kind of thing. And I feel like maybe it's college, actually. College ruined everything. So annoying. I went to college and I remember just hating it. I remember hating every single thing about it. When I think of college, bad memories come to mind. Like, nothing specifically bad happened, but I just did not like college, and that's when I fell off kind of with my education. Like, I'm sounding like I don't go to class or anything. That's not the situation. It's just like A level was a massive step up. Everybody knows that. And it was hard for me to adjust. Like, it was so hard for me to like adjust to the jump. Like, I'm not good with jumps. Don't jump me. If it's gonna be hard work, like, give it to me straight off the bat so I can become accustomed to the hard work. You know what I mean? Don't give it to me easy first. I feel like that just sets me up for failure, because then I'll get too used to that. And I just remember, because like with my GCSEs and stuff, it was like A's and stuff, and my exams were just easy. Like, I'd be cruising through everything, so I wasn't used to maybe working as hard to get good grades, because things just came easily to me when it came to work, schoolwork and exams and stuff like that, and studying, because I retain stuff easily. So when I was learning or like revising or whatever, like, the information would just stick in my head, and then I just go into the exam hall and do it. I didn't have to work too hard. And I always used to remember in secondary school there'd be like people who were good students and stuff. They were really good students, but they just found it hard to grasp things, and like, they would always be like, oh, I hate people that can do barely any work and just fly through everything. And I always used to be like, well, that's awkward, because I'm like that, you know. So then I guess college, because I couldn't do that anymore, I had to actually work to get good grades, and it was hard for me to like jump up to that. So I guess I kind of fell off with that, and that's when I guess I kind of changed a little bit. I've just become a different person. Like, that wasn't my identity anymore. I wasn't Michelle, the studious girl or the really, really smart girl. And I guess I carried that attitude and that character into university. And now I'm in university, I've just, like, it's not that I don't expect to change, because obviously that has to happen when you grow up and you learn new things. Obviously, if you have more wisdom than you had before, you're automatically going to change. You're not going to act stupid and dumb like you did before, you know what I mean? So I expected to change, and I enjoyed the change, because like now I feel like I'm more of a confident person. I used to be not shy per se. I was kind of confident when I was younger as well, but I didn't have confidence in myself. Like, it would be confidence to the outside world. Like, people would look at me and be like, oh yeah, she's a confident girl. But it wasn't like that on the inside. And like, now I'm more of a confident person. I'm more of a bubbly person. Like, I like to talk to people more. And I just feel like all that stuff has kind of made me change into a person that I don't necessarily like. I don't say that I don't like myself now, but I just feel like before it used to be an us and them kind of thing. Like, I used to look at people that were like really popular and cool and be like they don't have their priorities straight. Like, this is all they care about. Like, image gang kind of people, you know what I mean? And there's more to life than being popular and being cool and having fun all the time. And now I feel like I'm kind of one of those people that I used to look at and be like, and I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I just look at myself and I'm like, am I the same Michelle as before? I don't really know what I can be called anymore. I'm not saying that we should all be labelled and put into a box, definitely not. But I just don't know who I am anymore. Like, I'm not the always focus on her books kind of girl. Because when it comes to university, the thing as well is that you have to balance everything, and I think that's the point of uni. You have to learn how to balance adult life with doing your work at the same time. And right now it's just like I'm living my life, like I'm balancing, oh, I have to pay rent, I have to pay bills, I have to go to an interview, I have to like sort out this stuff that has nothing to do with my education, but then at the same time I have to go to the library, I have to study, I have to keep on top with my work. And I feel like I'm finding it hard balancing that at this moment in time. So I'm just like, being in uni, having people like me and stuff is I'm making myself sound like a loser, like people never liked me, like I had no friends. It wasn't like that. I'm just saying, like, having the self-esteem I have now to be confident and go out there and not be scared to like make friends and all that stuff, having people like really like me and like think I'm cool. I'm gonna get myself in so much trouble with this video, but you know, people having this opinion of me. Like I have people come up to me all the time and I'm just like, and say oh Michelle, like, oh, I want to be like you. Like it might be in a jokey way or whatever, but they're just like, oh, you're bare confident, you're bare you're so sociable and stuff. And I'm like, bitch, where tell me. Like I'm like, girl, you do not know how far I have come. And it's so weird people coming up to me and saying stuff like that, and when I'm telling them like, no, like this is not what you think it's like. I'm not that confident or bubbly like person that you think I am. And they're like, okay Michelle, sure. And I'm like, you really? I'm not joking, like really. And it's weird, but at the same time I have kind of developed into this person, like evolved into this person, which at the same time like I enjoy, because now I'm not scared to do things anymore. Like I'm not scared to be out of my shell more. Like when I say I had social anxiety talking to people, let me tell you a story. I remember this girl that I still know her, whatever. Anyway, she borrowed my comb and she told me that, I told her that I needed that comb, so she needs to like come and drop it back at my house. So she said, okay, she's coming to come and drop it at my house. And when I tell you guys, like this is not even normal. Like my heart was beating because I was just thinking that I'm gonna have to have a full-on conversation with her. Like I've never been alone with her. It's always been with like groups of people and we'd all have a big conversation. Like I'm fine when I'm in big social situations because there's no awkward silences. There's always someone else to fill in the gap if someone needs to talk. But I've never been with her one-on-one. Like she's a cool girl and I like her and stuff, but it was just like I've never been with her one-on-one to have a proper conversation. So when she said she was coming to drop it, when I say my heart was beating, all because somebody wanted to come and drop something. I'm like, if this baby does not shut up. Anyway, all because somebody wanted to come and drop something at my house and I probably only have to have a 5-minute conversation with them. My heart was beating, I was scared. I was thinking, what am I going to say to her? Like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I talk to her? And that's always what I've been used to. Like, I've always been like that. That's been nothing new for me. That was normal me. That was normal Michelle. Like, I just was always scared to even just have conversations with people, guys. Like, do you know how mad that is? But now I don't have that as much anymore. And it's such, sometimes I even sit down and think about it and I'm like, wow, like I've improved so much. I've made such great leaps, like as a person in myself, that people wouldn't know this kind of thing about me, and people see me a certain way now. And I'm just like, if only you knew, honestly, if only you knew, like I've made such great jumps as a person, but then with evolving as this person, there's other attributes that I've gained that I don't necessarily like or want in myself. Like, I feel like I'll be a bit more gassed about myself now. And then sometimes I'll just sit down and be like, who do you actually think you are? Like, calm down, B. Don't get too hype. Like, relax yourself. Like, that's how sometimes I look at myself now and I'm like, relax, Michelle, like, who do you actually think you are? Do you remember the girl that was scared to have a conversation with someone else by themselves? Okay, calm down. Like, when you come to uni, there will be a lot of people that will, like, gash you up about yourself, but they will be the same people to try and tear you down as well, so you always have to be careful about that. And I don't ever want to lose my old self, even though I'm glad I'm in this place, because I don't want to be like that shy, anxious, not confident person that I was before. But at the same time, I still want to be that dreamer that I was before. Like, I had big dreams for myself that I wanted to achieve, that I wanted to do, and that was all in place. And because I wasn't so busy with having like a social life or having loads of friends or whatever, I could focus on those dreams and I could go and try and get those dreams. But now I feel like I'm kind of derailed with, oh, there's this event happening, let me go to that. Oh, there's this person's doing something at their house, let me go to that. Like, I feel like I get distracted with that a lot. Like, when I say in uni, like, distractions come like the plague. They come like the plague. I could go to my lecture at uni, come home, say, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to finish my work, I'm going to do this, do this, do this, do this, do that. And when I tell you, it will never happen. It will never happen. I will come to this room, somebody will text, say, this is happening. Somebody will say, this is happening. My housemate will be like, oh, do you want to go out to eat? Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, can I live? Like, can I live? Can I? No? It's like I don't own my own life anymore. All my time is being taken by other people. And I know you're probably thinking, well, it's not that hard, but you can just say no. And you can. And then the other thing that comes with that, people are like, oh, what's wrong? Are you upset? Is something happening? And it's just like, oh, I just wanted to do my work. I just wanted to catch up on my lecture notes. And I'm the type of person that I have to go all in with something or not at all, otherwise I do it half-heartedly. So if I wanted to proper like sit down, do my work, blah blah blah, I'll block out the world. Like, just be like, if someone comes around, I'll be like, I'm busy, go, 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 kind of thing. And it'll just cause other wahala that I just really don't need. And it's just stress for me right now. So I guess that's where I am with myself right now. That's how I feel about myself. I kind of want to make improvements. I still want to have the heart of the little girl that I was, but then I want to have the mind and the confidence of the woman I'm becoming, or I'm trying to be. So, concerning life in general, right now I feel like I'm just in the pursuit of happiness. Like, I just want to be happy in everything I do. I just want to be happy. And I think, like I said before, it takes growing up and getting wiser to actually realize that. Because before, it used to be like, oh yeah, I want to be like famous, I want to have these clothes, I want to have these shoes, I want to have this hair. My hair still gotta look good, honey, but it's not that deep anymore. Like, in our society and in Western culture a lot, I feel like it's all about money and cars and what you have to show to people. Like, it's all about image, and I'm just like, is that really it? Like, I honestly sat down one day and I was just like, is that it? Is that all I have to look forward to in my grown up life? Having a nice house, a nice car, and money. I feel like we associate happiness or success with money, cars, like big houses, wealth, you know what I mean? And I still remember the day, like, I was walking home by myself and I just stopped in the middle, like I was walking on the pavement and I just stopped in the middle of the pavement and I was like, the key to life is happiness. Honestly, because what else could it be? Well, obviously, and achieving our purpose on this earth, but I was just like, what else could it be? And I was just thinking, like, is money and cars it? Is that what I'm aspiring to? It just doesn't seem very appealing to me anymore. And you have to go through things and start seeing things in a different light to be able to realize that. And so that's kind of when I started making a change in my life, because I feel like I've always been a kind of moody, not moody, I hate that word. I've just been a like kind of depressed person, and I always see like the negative in things. Not always see the negative in things, but I used to say I'm realistic. Like, I wouldn't be too happy and positive about things because I know that a bad thing could happen at any moment in time. Like, I was very negative minded. This is a story for another video. That video is coming soon. But now I'm trying to stay more positive and just be happy, because that's all you can do. Like, when you look back at stuff, and like if you do get money and cars and wealth and big houses and whatever, when you look back at things, I don't want all my memories to be just striving to achieve that. I don't want my whole journey to just be always chasing this dream of success, and then I'll never have any happy memories, or I'll never have any times where I was just like, oh, that was a good day, or that was a good memory, you know? So like now I'm trying to change things about myself and just be more attentive to my family, to my friends, to the people around me, live in the moment more, feel as much as I can, like feel everything. There was another quote as well that I saw, but I can't remember it, but it was just like, if you're angry, be the angriest you can be, then let it go. If you're happy, be happy. If you're upset, be upset. Like, even now I'm trying to realize that there will be bad days, but you just have to accept it and move on. I can't always try and be running away from bad days and stuff, because you're gonna have bad days. It's life. We're all human. So I'm just gonna, when I have bad days, just accept it. Be upset for that day. Take the whole day off and be upset if you want. But after that, let it go and be happy. And that's all I really want for myself. And I remember my friend tweeted something, and it stuck with me since that day, and it was, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. I don't know who wrote the quote or something or whatever, but that tweet stuck with me, and from that day I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do things that I've always wanted to do, because what's the worst that could happen? Like, people say mean things, or you get rejected at something or whatever. Like, come at me, bro. What can you really do? Like, nothing can really affect you that badly. Like, nothing that bad can happen. So I'm just trying to do things that I've always wanted to do that make me scared, but by the end of it I will feel accomplished. And that is where my mind is at right now, and I feel like I just needed to make a video saying it, to just get it out of my chest, because I feel like I bottle things in a lot as well. So I just wanted to say it. This is kind of therapeutic for me. This feels like a detox, making this video right now. Will I actually put this on YouTube? I don't know. But that was just kind of an update on my life, really. Not on my life, on my mindset, where I am at this moment in time. Yeah, I just want to be happy, guys. Like, do you guys remember the Beyonce video where, the Pretty Hurts video, and when they asked her what does she want to achieve, and she was just like, I just want to be happy. Because that's all we can ever ask for, right? Just to be happy, and that's all I want. I've babbled so much, and this probably doesn't even make sense, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. That got real deep real fast. I don't even know how that even happened. So if you guys came to my channel for pointless content today, sorry about that. That was not what you probably expected. So yeah, I really don't know why I was so emotional in that video. Pretend that you didn't see any of that. I'm a G, guys. I'm actually a G. Like, I don't cry. Like, I don't know why I was acting on camera. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys may have related to any of the topics that I talked about. If you did enjoy it, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, like the video. I really appreciate you guys and all the support you're giving me. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.